Up, y'all. We back for part two. What we got here? Check this out.
That's Gilligan.
Wow, that is a big boy. That's a boy, right?
That's a full-grown girl right there. So you can
So-
see the size difference.
Yeah, I definitely. Normally the females are a little bit bigger, right?
So boas and pythons, yes. The majority of other species, no.
Okay.
Actually, I have these guys too.
What else we have here?
I love these guys.
What he doing? Whoa, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I
Do you
think
see
these are
this?
one of the most prehistoric animals on the planet. I absolutely love them.
Do y'all see that right there? That's a real. Yo, he stuck his hands in there like he ain't even cared anything. That's a real life snapping turtle, right?
That's an alligator snapping
Oh,
turtle.
alligator snapping turtle.
They'll do a little more damage than a common, for sure. They just don't have the long necks.
Yeah, I'm glad he ain't got the long neck because he kind of close to the camera. I ain't scared, but like, yo.
So a buddy of mine caught one of these down in the Gulf of Mexico, which is now the Gulf of America. And it weighed about 200 pounds. And I said, what was the width and the length of that animal? Because, I mean, they get 250 pounds.
Yeah.
He said it was roughly 5 foot across and 5 foot in length. So I'm like, well, that's a huge turtle, but another 50 pounds is at least another foot wide and a foot long. So, I mean, that's 6 foot around. And then adult females only get 80 pounds.
That one probably was around for a long time, very long time.
Yeah.
Very long
I mean,
time.
these guys can live 200 years, so
Yeah.
easy.
Wow,
Yeah.
live a lot longer than all of us.
Yeah. Oh, stop biting your leg. Come on.
Biting his own leg, so you know it's gonna bite you. It'll bite you. What we got here? Yo, I like my man here. What's his name? Oh, her name.
He hates men. That's
I like all these birds in here.
Rico.
Rico, like paid in full. Rico, like paid in full. He green too.
Yes, he is.
Yo,
He's I think he's 53, 54, something like that.
he older than me.
Actually, he's one that we got out of the same situation as
Yo, what's beautiful? What's in? That's a boy.
Buddy. Yeah.
Oh man.
A lot of people love their species. I think their beaks are funny. But they have the best vocabulary.
I think their tails look funny to me.
Yeah, they are short.
They short red tails.
This is a Congo, and then Timnas are the other variety, and they have a burgundy tail.
That bird probably need the BBL.
What's up, Rock? Huh? You go, boy. Here,
Oh.
step up, boy.
Oh man.
Boy.
So what are these over here? What we got open on?
This is a rose-faced cockatoo that an old lady passed away in her landscaping, actually, and this was inside of her house. She got her when she was 4 years old, and she was attacked by a breeder male, I guess, at one point.
Yeah, I can
so
see-
She's
I can
missing the left side of her face, and she has scissor beak real bad now. So we trim her beak every other week.
Oh
So she can eat properly, but she still screams at us. She's a very neurotic bird, so we just kind of let her do her thing. She doesn't like coming out or anything.
Yeah, you have your face messed up, but I wouldn't want to come out either. That's man, but it's good. It's good. It's great what you do though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's great what you do.
She's a happy camper. We keep her back here so nobody can mess with her. That's why these guys are back here. They don't like all the attention, so we
Okay,
test
so
them
I-
out up there. No, you're fine, but like the
VIP.
large crowds that come in and everything that are real loud, they freak out. So that's why they're back here.
These just regular
Rockies.
pigeons.
Yeah, some guy, it was New Year's Eve 2 years ago, and he came to the front door as we were locking it, and he said, please, will you take my birds? I said, what do you have? He said, pigeons, or ring-necked doves, I'm sorry. So basically,
Oh,
fancy
doves.
pigeons, yeah.
Fancy
I
pigeons.
call them fancy pigeons. So they, of course, multiplied, and we've rehomed quite a few, but I mean, they're cool birds, but you can see the younger ones on the bottom, so you have hierarchy up top.
Sure, what Mike Tyson dropped them off here?
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah.
And I got my big guys in here.
What we got? Whoa. Yo, check this out.
This is Chuck.
Y'all hear this shit?
This is Chuck. And then that's Gus.
Y'all hear this?
Feather on his face, man.
Y'all hear that? Yo, my man's getting this thing from Gus. I thought he was about to take it out of Gus' mouth, straight out of Gus' mouth. Y'all see that right there?
Hey, come here. Okay, you're going in there. That's fine. I hate when he goes down there because then he has a hard time getting back up.
Oh man. Damn, Gus. What Gus is eating on? Y'all see them? Let's look.
Nah, you should jump in there.
Nah. I want a pair of Jordan. I want a pair of alligator Jordans.
Yeah. I've been watching that guy that buys the birds and everything.
Word.
Or not birds, the shoes. The sneakers and all that. What's his name?
I'm not.
Rami the Icon or whatever?
Oh, you talking about he's a basketball player?
No, he's just at Cool Kicks. I think it's in LA or something.
I don't know about him. I'm not a shoe person like that.
I spent a lot of money on shoes back in the day, so I'm just curious what shit's worth now.
Oh, what's this right?
These are my pair of Argus monitors. So, the female's down there. You can see her. These guys are nuts. They will jump on your head and jump off and go.
Wow, they got some
Another
long
arboreal
claws on them. You heard? Long.
You can tell they're sleek and fast. The red lights are only on them for the time being, just because my other lights are on back order. So I hate having them on because they cause retinal detachment. So
Oh no, that's definitely not. That's definitely not a
I've
good
only
thing.
been on them for maybe 2 days now.
Yo,
Since yesterday.
say like if I wanted to get my hands on a bird, like what would be the best way to go about getting an
I know
exotic
a lot
bird?
of people in the game. I don't like people to just go out there and go in blind eye to it just because there's so many scammers.
Yeah,
So actually,
they are.
to find her for her birthday, her ex-boyfriend or whatever wanted to surprise her. Well, I did all the legwork and everything and drove to Cleveland and all that. But I called 53 people before I got an actual person, only on my wholesale list. So that's not available to the general public. Right, Skittles? Right? Yeah. But she was 2 years old. She was $4,500. That was prior to COVID. So now they're going for $5,000 plus. So everything
If
went
you
way
want a
up.
bird, you're gonna have to pay for a bird, like for real. Hey, look, if y'all not the bird y'all talking about, but you know this kind of bird, cause they ain't going for that kind of price. But I know, yeah, this kind of bird you get for $5,000 right now.
These are one of the lower costly birds. So,
Definitely beautiful. I'm definitely gonna invest into getting me one right here. I appreciate you showing me around your facility, man, and I appreciate what you do. I'm gonna make sure to look out for you on my way out of here. But like,
ignore the carpet.
ignore the carpet. Oh, look, the people don't care about the carpet. The people care about you helping out these animals, man.
Well, it's all emu and peacock shit.
You got roosters over. Hey, look, you got eggs for sale too.
Yes, I do.
My man got eggs for sale. I told y'all he got eggs for
Case on
sale.
the front desk. But we'll pluck eggs 2 to 3 times a day. They're giving us roughly almost 2 dozen a day right now. And we got the chicks growing up here. So this is the first batch, and this is started the second batch here.
Y'all see that? Emus, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Tell-
he's 11 months now, and she's almost 11 months.
11 months.
Yeah.
So that's a girl, right?
This is Ottilia, and that's
See, I knew what I was talking about when I knew you was the dude. How did I know you was the dude when I knew
Just
you
a
was
look.
He's got the hair.
You got the hair?
He's got the hair up in the front.
I'm missing mine now, but
Yeah.
tell you. Yo, what about those peacocks up front? Tell me, cause like I came past here one Sunday. It was a black cat in here, and the peacock was
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just kind of hang out. So they're about 11 months old too.
the peacocks.
Yeah.
Those
He'll
are
start
beautiful.
getting his train here at 12 months old, and it'll be fully grown at 3 years old. So
And these are caimans over here, right?
these are all gators.
Gators?
So I have 13 gators and 1 croc right now. They're all rescues also. They're the 14 that are surviving out of all the. I mean, I pulled a bunch of DOAs out of different situations, mostly grub rates, believe it or not.
What?
Yeah. These guys have all these fancy birds and gators and all that shit, but that they don't take care of. And then I mean, there's so many that I have to bring back here and put to sleep because they're suffering so bad.
Could you tell me about this species of bird? Because he's just when I came in here, he came straight to my camera.
Do you have any idea what it is?
A blue parrot?
It's a parakeet species. It's the largest parakeet. It's called an Indian ringneck.
Indian what?
Ringneck bird. So this is a female because she doesn't have the black ring.
That's why she came to me, because that's why you
She's a
came.
cool bird. She's only 5 years old. And a lady that was older, she had to work 2 jobs or whatnot from here on out to help somebody out. So these were the 2 birds in her place. I guess her daughter rescued this girl here. This is a sun cheek conure, one of the rarest species of conure. Or as far as green cheeks go anyway, or
Green
a
cheek.
higher end one. So that's a $1,300 bird there. And then this is a blue Indian ringneck. She brought them both. That's Sunny and this is Obi. I'm guessing this bird's between 8 and 10 years old, but she's available for rehoming. This one, my youngest daughter kind of took home.
Okay.
She had a male Indian ringneck that used to sit on her head, and she used to just walk around named Fidget. And he just passed away a couple months back at 29 years old. So
Wow.
she was a little heartbroken, but yeah, this is the only croc in here right now. Actually, she's up on top right now. She's just a youngin.
Only croc?
Yeah, that's a spectacle.
So you could put a croc in with alligators?
Yeah, I mean freshies and everything. Yeah.
I didn't know
Low
you.
salinity, yeah, but full salt
I
water
guess
you can.
I guess that one was camera
See how
shot.
skinny this one is here?
Yeah.
That's permanently how it is. He's like 28 years old. They're supposed to be a foot a year for the first 6 years as a female and 8 years as a male. Well, that one came to me that size about 5 years ago. And they said it was this big gator and everything, and it's just this little guy. And yeah, he's about 28 years old now.
Hold up. Rewind what you just said about like the male turning to a female or a female turn. Didn't you say something in that manner?
Oh no.
Okay.
No, so they're supposed to grow 1 foot per year for the
Okay.
first 6 years for a female, and then 8 years is a foot per year. Like those guys, they're 9 and 11 years old, and they're 8 and 9 foot.
Okay.
All right. So he should be minimum 8 foot at this age. But actually, he's 28. He should be roughly around 10 to 11 foot.
We
He's only
might have
like
that
2.5
super
foot.
metabolism or something like me. Like he's just gonna get big.
No, see how his teeth are and everything? His front
Yeah.
jaw is all short and everything. So he was in wrong lighting, fed the wrong food. He wasn't fed calcium or anything.
Wow.
And then you can tell where's. So this is a female. See how her teeth are kind of straight out there too? She was fed boneless chicken for 7 years prior to me getting her. So she's, 10 years old now and only that small. And I've had those guys since they were roughly this size, and they're clearly
Yeah,
the
you
right
I've seen the
size.
picture when you first got them.
Actually, here, if you want to show this on here.
Okay.
This is the day I
he's going-
bought this shop, the day I was moving the gators in.
Okay.
This
Wanna show us
is, there's the, so this was Chubbs, so the 8.5 foot guy in there. This is the day we were walking it, so it was maybe 3 foot.
Wow.
So that
That's
was
that.
5
That's
years ago.
basically almost this size right here.
Yep. So that was 5 years ago, and he's 8.5 foot.
Wow. You do a good job of taking care of the animals in here, man. Yo, I'm about to get up out of here, but could you tell me about this one last one right here? This is my man right here.
Sammy's a crowd favorite. He's 44 years old now.
He a year younger. He a year younger than me, my man. So you born in '80, huh?
Yeah. So he's kind of a sentimental bird. An old man that went to my church, and I knew his family from just being in Mountaintop, and so this guy belonged to another guy for the first 20 years. That man passed. Then he went to this guy for the next 20 years, and then he passed away, and he's buried across the street from the house I own.
Wow.
So I kept Sammy there when he was being buried, and Sammy started yelling in the middle of the funeral, and they were all happy about it. And then I moved him down here because we spend 20 hours a day down here, so a lot more attention. But he's roughly 44 years old now, and he started plucking at 20 years old when his first owner died.
He's an '80s baby. That's why he's an '80s baby. Yeah. See when I said that? See, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
80s
He's a
baby.
character and a half.
Yeah, my man.
But yeah, he's awesome.
Hey, yo, that's what's up, man.
We've tried Kevlar vest. We've tried all this stuff you put in there, water and food. Doesn't matter. He just plucks it out regardless. So people leave negative reviews and say bad things about us because they don't talk to us. They don't ask questions or anything. They don't know the history of the birds or animals, period. So they can think whatever they want. That's fine.
So if anybody wanted to get in contact with you or send donations, how could they do that?
So call the shop or Facebook.
Okay,
Facebook, Venmo, PayPal, stuff
yeah,
like
give the
that.
information to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll-
Hold on, no, you're gonna give it to the people, man. Give it to the people.
I was going to show the card.
Okay,
too.
okay.
But we're at 95 South Main Street in Wilkes-Barre. Our number is 570-436-2842. Venmo is at CDE Exotics. PayPal is element2842@yahoo.com. And then you can call over the phone. You can do that also, or come in and see everybody. Check them out.
I appreciate you, man.
card.
All right, I'm gonna flash the
Yeah,
card
go
for the
ahead.
people
Go
real
ahead.
quick. There you go. Flash. Get that on the screen. I got this with me. Yo, I appreciate you for letting me come through.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for
What's
letting me
your
come
first
through. Johanna.
Johanna.
Johanna. Bless.